Hello. I just got a message saying we've gotta heal you. I've been sick and things have changed. Perhaps you could tell. This is my backdrop. Clearly I couldn't cover the whole thing, but she tried. Okay? I have my computer down here and I've been writing things. For a long time, something that I'm really passionate about is healing, helping people heal, and loving people and caring for people. And that does not mean I'm a perfect being. I sound so nice. I feel like there are many instances in my life where I have been bad selfish. I think there's good selfish and then there's bad selfish. Um, I'm not perfect, but I have a purpose here and I feel I am aligning to that some way. But whatever, this isn't about me. If you are someone that doesn't know me and actually clicked on this, wow, what are you doing? Are you bored? That being said, I hope this maybe strikes something in you. So I wrote this. I, I more like send a voice note to my phone. How do you say that? I use a dictation on my notes. Right as I woke up, I feel like that's the time where your ideas are the most true. And it was a jumble. I put it into ChatGPT. That's why I'm using my computer, not my journal. That's prettier. Um, and it organized it for me. So I'm gonna read it for you and tell you what's like coming through. And maybe at the end we'll pull some cards. I'm looking at them and I like my cards, as you all know. So let's go. We often believe that because the mind holds so many answers, it must be the place to choose from. But the choices made only from the mind rarely bring peace. Gentler, wiser to choose from the root upward. So what do I mean by that? I'm getting hot, but I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna let myself get hot and sweaty. Let's pull this up though. It's a chilly day. I shouldn't be hot. Okay. So imagine I am gonna explain it later better, but imagine you have a channel in the middle of your body, and energy can go from upwards downwards, downwards upwards. I said it in my previous video, this is for people, it's for everyone, but mainly for people that are very sensitive to energy and understand what I mean when I am speaking about energy moving within your body, and also people that have a very active imagination. Okay, so imagine that. And then I said it's gentler, wiser to choose from the root upward. So imagine imagine you're making a decision and it's time for you to choose. Your mind will give you a million answers. If you go and if you let it sit, everyone tells you this, sit on it, sleep on it. You can get one answer. You can make a better decision. But if you don't want to, this is for people who don't want to sit down and think, because you know your brain is just gonna feed you a bunch of storylines of what could happen, but none of them are true. They're just more ideas that you're gonna bring into life depending on which one you believe on the most, right? So what do I do if I want to sit on something and I am very sensitive to energy? Is there something else that I could do? And this is where this kind of came to me for a moment, like it happened, and then I wrote about it or talked to my phone about it. A million possible paths might live in the mind, but more is not better. Life at its core is simple. Abundance can easily tempt us into living in lack. Always reaching, always comparing, always wanting the next better. The mind loves expansion, imagination, endless possibilities, but that doesn't mean that that's where truth lives. For people that are very sensitive to energy and hear and see things, and things are constantly moving within them, you might notice that you immediately go to your mind for answers knowing full well that your mind is a storyteller. There are a million stories that you could choose from to materialize, and none of them are true, because who you truly are is the silence within the observer. So how do I get one step closer to that? I'm not trying to give a foolproof method to anything. I'm just trying to give something to someone that might need it. Okay. It's enough to know that we could become a million different versions of ourselves, because we need that. We need our mind. It's enough to know that we could become a million different versions of ourselves, but we're not meant to live all of them. In this life, despite all the faces, roles, and names we carry, we have always been one thing: ourselves. I say all of this because it reveals something important. The mind is not the place to look for direction. You already know that. What I want to offer is not just a reminder, but a substitute, a way to receive clarity without drowning the mind's noise. This is especially for sensitive beings, for those who feel too much, think too fast, and have imaginations that run like wild rivers. I feel like someone is watching this and is feeling the chills. When the mind fills with too many thoughts, and none of them seem to settle, when sorting them only steers the chaos, this practice can help. It came to me as a realization, sudden, simple, and true. True to me. You'll see if it's true to you. Imagine the body as one channel with two viewpoints: the quick access toward the mind, and the slow rising truth from the root. Mm-hmm. So we have a quick access here, and if we need an answer, if we're people that are surviving, we are in fight or flight constantly. If we're so sensitive and the world feels so fast for you, and it feels like everything and everyone is so used to going fast, it's almost like I better answer now or I'm going to die. We need to put that aside and understand you actually don't need to make a choice right now. I know all the energies feel like they're telling you now, but they can suck it up for a second, and you can sit on your energy. Even if you feel weird, even if you feel like the odd one out, it's so important for you to be that odd one out. Now, most of us go straight upward, directly into the head. It's the fastest route to ideas, and the mind is quick to respond. It spills out every possibility, every pro, every con, every wild scenario, from the logical to the impossible, like an internal oracle that cannot stop speaking. It shows you everything that could happen, whether it's real or not. But that flood is useless when you need clarity. So instead, bring yourself back to one. Okay, so if you're like me, and you're a very sensitive person, perhaps your mind gives you answers. What I mean your mind gives you answers is that you feel voices within you, and perhaps you can feel them in this area. You feel like this voice is coming from here, this voice is coming from my heart, this voice is coming from my solar plexus. This feeling, I never get voices from my womb, it's mainly a feeling. This feeling is coming from my womb. This is shooting up from my root, right? So if you're someone that feels like, oh, this guidance came from here, perhaps you even get images, maybe images that have you like That's So Raven. Maybe you have watched That's So Raven, the Disney show. Have you like, and you like go somewhere else for a moment, and then come back, and you're like, what was that? But you have tried to listen to them and follow that path, but you have realized, hey, maybe they're just ideas. Maybe it's fantasy rather than imagination. I read this in a book, The Difference Between Fantasy and Imagination. Imagination can give you powerful insight to guide you. Fantasy is something that you make up. But these things are known to be something that you don't make up. It's something that it's given to you, right? It's almost like you go somewhere else, or you see it, or you hear it, and you want to know if it's true. At least that's how I am. Like, this is my life project. I have never told anyone this, but figuring all these things that go in within me, they feel from the outside, but I got this knowledge the other day that it's all happening within me, and that's why no one can see it. Not because it's necessarily coming from this ethereal realm that we all share, but it's because it's coming from in here. No one can touch it but me. And that was the first time I ever heard that. So that may be useful for you. So I wanted to tell you that. Let me continue. My point is that if you're getting that information from here, I have found that a lot of the time is not something that you necessarily want to listen to. It's just an idea, because your brain is constantly reacting to all the stimuli that you're getting around, and a lot of the stimuli you're not catching up on, and some of it bothers you, or it's something that you want to fix, and your brain immediately gives you an answer through an image, through a thought, through a loud thought. Like, these are not regular thoughts, these are loud thoughts that are almost given to you. It's not something that you were like, oh, I'm gonna think of this. It's like, it's yours, listen to me. Okay, it's not something that necessarily we want to listen to. So continue. Back to simplicity, back to the truth that lives beneath the mind. This practice is for those who feel energy easily, who visualize naturally, who sense more than what is physical, though anyone can try it. Close your eyes and imagine a neutral, colorless energy, like clear water, or like a pure sensation without shape. Place it gently at your root. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. I'm gonna read the end though, but I can tell you this without reading. Okay. Listen. If you're someone that who has what I just said, visualizes easily, has that very strong imagination, where imagine you see a flower, like a bud, a closed bud of a flower, and you're just looking at it, and it, without you even trying to think of something else, it opens up on its own, and it changes color, and it moves, and the wind comes, and maybe you see some clouds coming. You're not controlling any of this. You just brought into your mind the flower bud, and then light comes in, and an eagle takes it, and it just takes you on that journey, and you didn't even try. It was your imagination showing you all of that. If you're that kind of person, this is especially for you. So I don't remember exactly how I realized about the energy thing. I mean, we all hear it, like you can move energy in meditations, move energy from the bottom up, move energy from the bottom, from upward downwards, right? So this is what I came up with at the end. You put this neutral colorless colorless, there you go, energy on your root, right? And this is exactly how flowers or anything in this planet grows. It grows slowly, and it puts itself in God's hands. Change the word God for whatever you want it to be. It puts itself in God's hands. It doesn't try to control. It puts in there its intention, what it wants to be, and it continues to move. Right? So we're trying to be in that energy, the energy that works with the earth. Right? We can find ourselves being very egotistical, making fools of ourselves, acting out of our mind, because we're trying to survive. We're trying to change things for ourselves, and in that path we make a lot of mistakes. This is a more heart-centered approach that takes into account, I don't like the word humanity. I feel like that's not really what I'm trying to say. But your heart is compassion, it's love, it's trust, it's strength, and it's noble. And your mind, trying to survive, can lead you astray. So not being so I think the word might be preposterous. No, that's not the word. Cocky. Our minds can get us to be very cocky beings when we set into manifestation and wanting to create a life that we want. It puts us into a situation of entitled deserving beings, and your heart puts you in the space of receiving acceptance, compassion, understanding your strengths and your weaknesses, and understanding that you do want more. It's a better way to I'm trying to not say more and better. You want what you need, you know? What you need to be a happy little being. And I feel like that's a better place to manifest from than your mind. Your mind obsesses, your mind tries to bring things into fruition that don't necessarily need to be here. You're not an individual, you're a whole. And sometimes we need to see ourselves as individual. If I keep making videos, you'll notice things here are not black or white. They aren't. There's no good. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. So, as you see this energy, I'll tell you how mine is going up right now, and I'll put make your question. Ask your question. I'll ask for insight. Oh, I'm feeling the energy go up. This is me. This is who I am when it comes to these things. The energy is already in my solar plexus, and I feel like it's tickling me. I feel happy. I'm tearing up now. I just want some cute little words, some guidance, something to make me feel good and hopeful. I already know what I need to do. Take it slowly, one step at a time. Whoever came up with that one was right, one step at a time. Whoa, this is intense energy for you guys. I'm happy. Okay, tap my heart now. Throat. Making it hard to speak, funny. Ears. And then, I don't call this third eye right now. In this scenario, this is your mind. Oh, God. That was intense. Almost like washed out my heart. Washed out my heart and said, "Excuse me. This heart needs a little scrubbing. Because she has been a little sad." Okay, so now I'm gonna let the wisdom come to me. I hear a laugh. It's intense. I like this. I hear a laugh, just like I hear a lot of laugh, and it's contagious. This is it's intense. It's like don't take anything so seriously. It's like it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, baby. It ain't that deep. Wow. Not really seeing anything right now. Probably will. Seeing a spiral. I just feel really good. That's the thing. I've been drugged. Oh, I'm so happy that this is going well for this video. I've been doing YouTube for like years now. And not the same channel. You probably will see I have like 4 videos out. Because I deleted everything. Or more like privated. I will cry. Okay, so it's showing me. I hear yes, tell him. So it's showing me when I went up this volcano, and I cried 70% of the way, upwards and downwards. I was wearing Converses. Worst, bad idea. And my friend that I was with, he played the song "Don't Worry, Be Happy," and that kept me going. This is life. And sometimes it can be so painful because when you think you cannot be beaten up to a pulp more, you do. But something that I would speak on my next video, which I think I'll record right away. What time is it? Is I'm hearing the song. Don't worry, be happy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Don't worry, be happy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We all know the rest. I have it in my head now. Sometimes we need those moments of just raw positivity. Just like skin raw. Just getting it raw. Positivity. Yeah, I'm just thinking about my hopes and dreams for this channel. So thinking of putting on earrings. Thinking many things. I recently bought hoops and they're so comfortable. And this reminds me of confidence. Be confident, baby. And don't worry, be happy. And I know your ego right now feels like, bro, no, I don't want to wear this. I actually want to wear these little bad boys. Feel like it's getting kicked. Like I really feel shitty about myself right now. Like my confidence could really have a little boost. Give me some money. Get me something a little bit more dignified, please. Like I'm feeling a little down about myself. And all of that is coming. I'm gonna be so bold and as to say that all of that is coming. Now I'm gonna pull up an obscenely positive message for us today. And maybe I think I'll call it a day for today. This was really good. Okay. Let's start here. Look at that girl. Look at that girl. Isn't she beautiful? It's a little song I wrote. Don't wanna turn it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Those are the Christmas bedding. And those are my favorite. The Christmas bedding. I have the song in my head. Also, you're beautiful, by the way. Like, you're attractive. Just for anyone that need to hear that. You're freaking attractive. You are. Ooh. Ha! Okay. In time. 7 time. Everything will be okay. You're going to celebrate. There's time for celebration in your horizon. Oh, wait. I need to pull this one out. And the sun. I actually want to take this as the thumbnail. Now I feel weird posing in front of you guys. I'll take a screenshot. Don't want you to see me posing. And this. Okay. So this is my obscenely, not insanely. Obscenely positive message for you. Take it if you want it, you know, and be patient. Like, those comments, like, I keep getting positive message and it doesn't happen. Girl, live your life out of your heart. Enjoy the journey. Because if you don't enjoy the journey, you're going to be complaining all the time. Okay. It is written in the stars. It is written in your purpose. It is written in your destiny. For you to live a prosperous, beautiful life. And I am here to remind you, aside from the fact that it's very important for you to be confident, that confidence and that passion will bring you to very important places. meeting very important people. To a place where money is no longer something that you're worried about, rather something that you have. And your peaks and valleys. This one is stuck in my throat. I want to say it. Your peaks and valleys are about other things. If you want children, about your pets. Did they get sick? Did they not? Is my truck having problems? I need to change a pipe in my beautiful house and I don't have water for a week because of that. I don't know. This one was really dark. I don't want to put that in the air. But I don't know. Someone I really care about is sad and I want to be there for them. And they're getting better. It's just downhill for them. And because downhill for them, it's downhill for me. Because I want to be there. You know, I'm surrounded by beautiful people. And one of them really got on my nerves. You know, like, if you're anything like me, it freaks you out to be happy. So just hold on to these things. To know that you will have problems. They will just not be the same as your family were. You can break that now. Why did that sound like that? I am giving you permission to tell yourself, I'm not gonna have the same financial problems my family did. I'm gonna have better problems. I'm gonna have problems more aligned that are aligned to my purpose. Better problems. You know? Okay. You're going the right way. Keep on following your heart. Keep on following what's making you happy. Allow yourself to feel held. And let the people be there for you. Let the people be there for you. I really love this card. Isn't she beautiful? Well, see you later, alligator.